He might flirt, he might chase, he might even stay the night and send heart emojis the next morning, but that doesn't mean he sees you as the one. Here's the truth no one tells you. There's a secret list of things a man only does when he's emotionally invested on a level most people never get to see. These things are rare, subtle, and deeply telling. It's because a man can love many, but he only chooses one to build a life with. So if you're wondering whether you're just fun for now or the one he's already imagining a future with, watch for these 9 behaviors because most men don't even realize when they start doing them. 1, he lets you see the flaws he hides from everyone. Let's start with something that's the opposite of sexy, his flaws. Not the flaws he jokes about to seem relatable, the real ones. The ones tied to shame, childhood wounds, failure, or fear. Maybe it's how his voice trembles when he talks about his dad, or the insecurity he hides behind all that confidence, or the moment he opens up and says, "I feel like I'm not enough sometimes." When a man lets you see what he normally hides from the world, you've reached a place no one else has, and here's why that matters. Men are raised to protect their image. They're taught to be strong, unbothered, in control. So when he willingly lowers that guard, he's not just being honest, he's being vulnerable. That's sacred. He's not doing it to impress you. He's doing it because for the first time, he feels safe enough to be real. And if he's that real with you, you're not just a date. You're emotional home base. 2, he starts planning beyond Saturday night. You're used to men texting, "What are you doing tonight?" Or worse, "You up?" at 11:52 p.m. But when a man starts genuinely seeing a future with you, his plans start to shift. It's no longer about just this weekend. He starts saying things like, "You should come to that wedding with me next month. We should take a trip to Greece next summer. Imagine decorating a place like this together." That's not small talk, that's subconscious future pacing. Men don't randomly start saying "we" or "us" in hypothetical future scenarios unless their mind is already there. And the real giveaway? He starts organizing his life around you, like checking in before booking things or inviting you to events where his people will be. This isn't him playing house, this is him quietly building a nest with you in it. 3, he fights fair, not to win. Arguments happen, even in healthy relationships, but how a man argues reveals everything about how he sees you. If you're just someone temporary, he'll avoid conflict altogether, or he'll go cold, or he'll explode, then ghost. But if you're the one he wants to build with, his entire strategy changes. He starts fighting fair. That means he listens, even when it's uncomfortable. He doesn't try to win the argument, he tries to understand your side. He circles back after a fight to check on you, not just the outcome. Because here's the secret, a man who truly loves you isn't afraid of conflict, he's afraid of hurting the connection. When a guy starts saying things like, "Help me understand where you're coming from, I don't want to fight, we're on the same team, let's take a break and come back to this. I don't want to say something I'll regret." That's not just emotional maturity. That's investment. He's not fighting for his pride, he's fighting for you. Or he protects your name when you're not around. You'll never know when it happens, but it does. He's at a party, someone casually throws shade about you. Maybe it's a joke, maybe it's an ex, maybe it's just one of his boys testing boundaries. And then something subtle shifts in him. "No, don't talk about her like that." That's protection, quiet, powerful, unseen. When a man sees you as just someone he's seeing, he'll either stay silent or laugh along to keep the peace. But when he sees you as the one, he defends your name, even when you'll never hear about it. He becomes your protector in private, not because he has to, but because in his mind, your reputation is now a reflection of his respect. That's loyalty. 5, he tries to understand your mind, not just your body. Let's be real. Any guy can be attracted to your body, but when a man starts asking questions like, "What made you believe that? How did your childhood shape you? What's something you've never told anyone before?" He's no longer flirting. He's exploring your inner world. This is what men do when they fall for your soul, not just your smile. He wants to know what drives you, what scares you, what lights you up. Because for the first time, he's not just drawn to your curves. He's addicted to your mind. That's rare. And when it happens, it means you've bypassed his instincts and landed straight in his emotional core. 6, he shows you his ambition and includes you in it. Every man has a vision. Even if he hasn't figured out all the steps, he feels the pull of something bigger. But here's what most women don't realize. Men only share that raw, unfinished, ambitious side with the woman they trust to dream with them. If he starts talking to you about career shifts, big goals, business ideas, legacy level plans, and then says things like, "I want to take you with me. We'd make a great team. Can you see us doing this together?" That's not just pillow talk, that's future talk. That's "I see you next to me in the long game" talk. He's not just inviting you into his heart, he's inviting you into his mission. That's when you know you're no longer just part of his present, you're built into his vision. 7, he's afraid of losing you, and he shows it. He may not say it directly, but you'll feel it. It's in the way he texts back quickly after a disagreement, in the way he checks in when you're quiet, in the way he gets serious when he thinks things might fall apart. "I don't want to mess this up. Tell me what I need to fix. I can't lose you over something stupid." That's not weakness. That's love showing up as humility. Because when a man doesn't care about losing you, he won't fight. But when he does, he won't risk losing something that rare. He'll put his pride aside. He'll initiate the repair. He'll ask what you need. And that's how you know you're not just a chapter. You're the plot. If he's doing these things, it's not random. It's real. He's choosing you with intention. 8, he prioritizes your comfort over his ego. He's tired, stressed, had a long day, but when he sees you shivering, he hands you his jacket without thinking. When you're uncomfortable at a party, he notices and asks if you want to leave. When you express a need, he listens, even if it's inconvenient. That's not him being nice. That's him quietly saying, "You matter more than my momentary pride." Ego says, "She'll be fine." Love says, "What can I do to make her feel safe?" When he starts putting your comfort before his need to always be right, strong, or detached, that's when you know he's not just a man in love. He's a man who's choosing you every day. 9, he starts introducing you to his world. It starts subtly. A "come meet my friends" at a game night, a casual dinner with his sister, a story about childhood that leads to "you'd love my mom's cooking." This isn't just small talk. Men don't invite just anyone into their circle. If he's bringing you into his world, his people, his traditions, his inside jokes, it means he wants you to fit and maybe even stay. Because when a man starts weaving you into his life, it's not a date anymore, it's a blueprint. So how many of these have you seen in your guy? Drop your number in the comments below. And if this helped you understand love on a deeper level, like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content that speaks to the real stuff in relationship.